doesn't, at least I think, would
Oh,
you
yeah.
agree with that?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
totally agree with you. Yeah, I mean, there is a front and a back, but at least I hope I made it pretty evident which side was the front and the back.
That was sex.
No, that was sex.
She said that was sex.
Oh yeah, they're having sex. So she was conceived in water. She almost killed herself in water. It starts on water.
Wait, was that like a jacuzzi?
Yeah, it's like their own private pool, basically.
Like one of the giant pool bathtubs.
Oh,
Fascinating.
Yeah,
I'm
basically.
trying to
Really?
think about, okay, if you put this up, I'm not gonna act like you're not here. If you put, if you put this up on display, what would you reveal? Would you tell people this whole plot structure? Or?
No, I wouldn't. I
No.
would let people think what they think, and they can look it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, I agree. And I actually think they're gonna get a lot of it without your
Right. Yeah.
detailed blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
And even if they don't, I mean, it's a story. You can make up whatever you want.
Right.
What's this song?
Summer Bummer, Lana Del Rey.
It was really pretty.
I tried to put it on Instagram today though, and like within 3 minutes they were like, "You use Summer Bummer by Lana Del Rey. You can't use this." Yeah, and they took it down. I was like, okay.
that happened to me before. I was
Yeah.
like,
Okay, one thing I thought I remembered you saying is this was going to go on the wall, but did you nix that because there's no way to do it without making a hole in the wall?
Well, during class we said originally I was going to put it on the wall, but then I decided to do it on the floor. I kind of wanted to make a little, because he was like, oh, you can make little cushions, and I was like, oh, that would be fun, but I didn't have time. So, so I didn't. But
I think this is another one that could also, I mean, you know, in an exhibition setting, a lot of people can't get down on the floor, so that's just something to think about. And that's maybe why Evan brought up the pedestal for the dollhouse. And the same thing would go for this.
something
You might want to, yeah.
Okay. Really.
Although I have to say, you can really see it pretty well from up here too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that much different. You can actually, I think, see the hearts a little bit better the further away from you get.
yeah, I agree.
Okay.
So some strategies besides the tripod could have maybe been depends on how high the ceiling is. This is pretty high, but if it was a little bit lower, you could just do a monopod kind of stick type attachment, and then it would be the projector would be kind of floating from above,
Okay.
which would
Yeah,
eliminate
that-
all of
the
this.
legs and stuff.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, as you told me earlier, because like I had it straight underneath, and there was the shadow of that thing on there, so yeah, that would totally eliminate that problem.
And you didn't have to projection map because the image was
I
at
did
this
a little
distance?
bit.
Oh, you did?
Just really basically, I put black rectangles around the edges, so that it's just a square. Because I did the whole thing on the so there's a little bit there, but nothing complicated.
Wow. Good work.